Hello there, and thank you for clicking on my video. Uh, Today, we're going to be talking about speed farming, prime anything. A lot of times when something really cool comes out, uh, and you really are excited to get it, and you don't want to passively get it over time, you want to farm it up immediately. At the time of this video, Cora just got primed. Hystrix Prime and Kara's Prime came out, and you want to be able to farm them as fast as possible. There are a couple tips and tricks. Um, Older players are naturally going to know some of these. Hopefully, I can add a couple things to your arsenal. But to newer players, this might be all new information. And this is going to be a quicker video. So let's just go down the list. If you are target farming Lith, Tepet Void is where you go to target farm it. Mesos, Uko Void, Neo and Axes, Apollo Lua Disruption. For Neos, you can also do Infested Salvage. ODD... Wait, it's not called that anymore. Hold on. Hive on Deimos as well. And the fastest way to do it is both separate and with a group. So you will have, if you are playing, say, with a partner or a friend, you get together into a squad of 4. You run the captures solo, and you speed run them. It's a straight RNG game. You get together, each of you, 2 or 3 of the relics. And if it's the rare part, you rad it. If it's a silver part, you go to the 3rd tier, not the final one, not a rad. And when you're unlocking relics, you do it as a group. And the quickest way to gain relics passively is actually through standings. Have a bit of standing with Red Veil, 127,000. When a prime is coming out, I will make sure all of these 4 are maxed. And I did this for Cora. So about a month prior to a prime coming out, I will slowly quit redeeming and selling mods off of this. And the day of, I go in here and I spend all of it. Every single one. And the week prior, I will even start doing syndicate missions a little bit, which is something I don't really need to do anymore, to stockpile the coins, the tokens. And this will be either with the group that I'm going to be unlocking the prime with, or just by myself, just passively. And you will then go into a relay and turn in those tokens and redeem more relic packs. Is the fastest way to get a big old chunk of relics and potentially RNG it. Because if I'm trying to speed farm something specifically, and I'm unlocking relics with 3 other people, if the 4 of us go in with, say, a Lith relic, and it's the common reward that we want, every time we run a Lith relic, and we all have Lith relics, you have 4 unique chances of getting that. So if each of you have 4 relics, and the 4 of you go run missions, there is a very small chance that you won't get a common reward. after 3 or 4 runs of that. Rares, you want to take, I think it's a 75% chance of not getting it each time. So by the time it gets to 10%, hold on, let me do the math on it. God, look how unprepared I am. For a rare reward, you are 90% guaranteed to get it by the time you run, was it 8 or 9 relics of it? So axes are the rare rewards are the most important. But if you do it with the same group of people, you can probably farm up all 3 primes. Now I did it over 3 days, slowly. But there have been times where a new Warframe primary and like a melee or whatever the thing is, and I have had all 3 cooking in less than 2 hours using this method. So the only thing that causes it to scale faster is literally the fishers themselves at that point, where faster missions, like obviously a capture or an exterminate would be ideal. Survival slow you down because there's a time limit on it. Even spies and disruptions can be done quickly. Watch out for things like an excavation, though, because if you're trying to speed through it, you can accidentally finish both excavators before you have enough fisher void essence pretty easily if you're in a hurry. So exterminates are the golden one. It's really easy, especially when you're running with a group, for everybody to get 10. Same with captures. Survival, obviously, practically guarantees 10. Disruptions are a little bit faster, but again, if you are extremely good at disruptions, interceptions as well, excavators, something where it's task dependent, what the rotation is, you have the potential of finishing it too fast. So, method's pretty simple. Run as a group, multiply your chances of getting it. Rare rewards, generally you can get done in 5 full rad sets. But 10, you should start cursing RNGesus. If the 4 of you don't have a rare reward. And just to sort of break up the rhythm, I would run full sets every 3 relics that everybody has. Because if you farm up all 10 rare relics, if you farm up 10 relics that give you the rare reward, and you get it on the first one, you've wasted a bunch of time. So, food for thought. Hopefully this helps. Like a rhythm for you on how you do it. Just a group of friends, partner, spouse. I see y'all out there. We got a couple of them in the clan and in the alliance where it's like a married couple with like even like their kid and like the uncle. It's pretty cool. Do it as a group. Teamwork makes the dream work, or whatever that phrase is. But that's the fastest method of unlocking it. Captures get run independently. Exterminates and everything else get run as a group. If you're target farming the node, and before the prime gets released, or the unvaulting, make sure to have your standing capped. And for the love of God, whatever you do, don't buy relics off the market for plat. That is so ridiculous. But anyway, thank you for listening. It's a simple method, but you get how it's done. Have a blessed day.